This has been super problematic. No surprises there. I'm not 100% sure why it won't connect in the house, but it won't. So it's having a bit of a temper tantrum. So I'm going to take it back in. Oh, actually, I was going to get Carlene's phone. I don't know. I forgot. I forgot because my phone went beep. And I don't quite know why it has such a fit in the house. There's obviously... Oh, I don't think Carlene's phone's in here. I don't know what the connection issue is, but it's something that makes it a bit unhappy, and everyone else a bit unhappy while we're at it. So let's hope when we go through the door it will still work. Right, it started working outside.
Did you find it?
No, I didn't find that. The phone started working. So that we've got mail chat now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And it's not on the golf cart.
Okay, well, why don't you ask that phone to call mine?
Because we're on mail chat.
Huh?
We're on mail chat. You hold that a seckie. I'm going to pop this over. Because I managed to get mail chat. Oh.
That's a plug-in.
I know. Right, I'll just pop that on there.
That's okay.
There we go.
There you
Right.
go.
We'll get ourselves all organised-ish. Look, it's still working. It's a miracle.
Right, it's a miracle. But you
I can't find your phone, no. I'm not multitasking.
Phone, can we?
No, because I can't find it.
That's tomorrow's Daily Goldy. You got your foot on, but that's
Oh,
okay.
damn it. That's okay. We're still sorted.
There I am. I see me on there.
Yeah, so that's you. You're up and live. I bet your phone's in here.
I know. I thought I looked, but I thought, and so therefore, if you ask your phone to call mine, we might find it.
But then we knock out mail chat, and you know how difficult that gets. Ugh. Tell you. So temperamental. Did you do your dishes?
What?
Did you do your dishes?
I didn't do my dishes.
Well, it's all tidy. There's the dishes done. Right, I'm going to take this down so we're at the top. Okay.
We only got one phone
And a letter for Janine.
and a letter for you.
But we've got 2 packages.
2 packages?
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Over here. Oh. Ooh, this is your name on it.
What?
This is your name on it, this one.
Oh my.
This one looks like a goodie.
Come on, okay.
You'll be glad to hear.
This is not running, so.
No, so we don't need that right
Turn
now.
that off. I'll put that in there.
Oh,
Well, you open it slowly because we're never too sure here.
oh no, it looks like a goodie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks good. There you go.
Oh my word.
I
Oh,
wonder it's...
they're reestablished again. We almost were out.
Oh. This says it's from Margie Oots.
Margie?
Yes.
Margie, you're bad.
Very bad. Stop that. And
Very
look,
bad.
this must be...
We were just about to run out of them.
That's not the person one. That's for dogs.
These are dogs?
Yeah, in case we get them mixed up. And look. Bags of
These
taffy.
are dog ones. I'm not sure those are dog ones. Are you sure? No, it says dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
And
look.
those things, which we've been working on really hard.
It takes a lot of effort and dedication,
It does.
I think. Yes, you're right. Effort and dedication.
Okay,
Oh,
and
wait.
this takes effort with doggies.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna
Thank you very much.
be in
Sure.
charge of that.
Yes, once they come in. And then this one here, this gets sent. You'll be glad to hear this isn't your problem.
No, your husband thought it was. Hey, Daddy.
He is so intuitive.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
Well, I'm not going to open it then. This is from Linda Daniels. And Linda Daniels has sent us the Make Your Life Easy hay bags. See these ones?
The hay bag?
Yeah, they stand up while you fill them.
No, I don't.
They do, they're super. Thank you.
I don't know.
They're absolutely wonderful.
They stand up when you fill them?
Yep, so we hook with a double-edged snap. We've got a rope hanging, you'll like that. We've got a rope hanging, it hangs on there, and you open it like that, and you shove
put
your
the
hay
head in there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So you can take your hands off, and it's still there waiting for you to fill it.
Looks good to me, and the holes are
Super.
they never get anything to eat.
Oh no, they do. They go through them quite quickly. They're getting.
Do they empty them?
They empty about 5 or 6 a night.
But I've seen them with bigger holes than that.
Yeah, I know. And then they'd be going through double the amount a night because we do it by flakes. As you know, we do it by flakes.
By flakes
of hay.
Wait.
So that we put out the correct amount for the animals. But some of the animals will obviously eat a bit quicker, but that just keeps everybody going at a pace. Yeah, and it keeps it in their stomach overnight, longer overnight if we can. Because you know what they're like. They eat it, and then they're like, it's the middle of the night, and I've got to get to whatever time in the morning, and it's all gone. So
Yeah.
there.
Well, they eat about 23 hours a day.
Yes.
So.
And they're getting really sneaky because they're not clearing up the stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what? So we're trying to.
I've been watching.
Yeah. So we're trying to train them to browse the stuff that they've dropped.
Yeah.
And the stuff that's under the hay bags is all clean. It's just that it seems to offend their delicate sensibilities, clearing up after themselves.
I have no idea what you said about alpacas.
I don't want to have alpacas, thank you. So they work quite well. And
is that Arthur?
that's Arthur.
Arthur's a little bit thin. I've been trying to fatten him up.
I thought he was actually looking quite good.
Janine was supposed to get me some sweet feed. I don't think she got it.
There'll be sweet feed in the barn, probably.
It is?
Probably. Yeah.
I need it in my
In your golf cart.
golf cart.
You'll need to put a lid on whatever you have it on, otherwise everybody will be raiding your golf cart, including the mice.
And I don't have mice on my golf cart. I did see a four-legged animal of some kind go across the arena last night, and I don't think it was a rat. It was white.
Oh, and the possum.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, white with a snout.
I didn't see the snout
It's
bar. I went fast.
It's like a big rat size, and they're white, and they're opossums. They're
Yeah.
very good to eat ticks.
They're very good what?
For eating ticks.
Eating ticks.
Yeah, we need more of them.
Well, I hope he had a good time.
The only problem is with
He ran
opossums.
across the middle.
Yeah, is they do carry disease though as well. So, But we're surrounded by wildlife. We're surrounded by wildlife.
We are.
Which is lovely. And the funny thing is, when Michelle's seen that beaver swimming around in the pond, I was thinking, oh wow, I'd love to see a beaver. And then I was like, I see the beaver all the time because it goes from the flat paddock across the parking pit. It must have a track, it falls over there into that marshy bit. So I have actually seen the beaver.
Okay.
And last night I took Annie down to the boat slip, the one at the bottom of our driveway.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there minding my own business. And then a man came
You?
up. Me, yeah, I was totally minding my own business. And then there was a man who came fishing with his wife, and then he decided he wasn't getting anything. I was like, thank goodness, because he's flicking it back and forward. And I was like, ugh. And then this man comes along with this skinny surfboard with a massive fin thing underneath it. And he proceeded to go out, he swam out, I was like, jumped on it and was started, paddling with a board, like a paddle board, right? And then he he starts jumping up and down on it. And as he jumped up and down, the thing underneath lifted him out of the water. And then, because he was still jumping, it went forward and then he fell off. I thought that was quite exciting. So I thought, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. And then another man came up and he said to me, how's the water? And I'm like, wet? I was like, what do you think? He said, good, I'm going for a swim. And I was like, are you mad? And he proceeded to strip off and went for a swim.
Well, why wouldn't they swim there? That's a good place to swim.
It's freezing.
Oh.
And I don't think there's been enough time for the water to start heating up.
Oh, I don't know about that part.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
Not even I was thinking about going in and dipping. No. So, anyway, so that was my excitement for last night. It's like, look at these people.
But Annie didn't mind her. Annie, it's a dog.
Yeah.
She didn't mind anybody.
No, didn't pay anybody any attention.
Wonderful. She really does seem to have come around.
Do you know, we went out this morning, so
It must have cost you a fortune.
It did cost me a fortune, but it was well worth it. But you know, the other thing is we went to school this morning, dropped Sophie off, and then we went for a half-hour walk around Topsfield, because I've discovered that everybody walks their dog at that time in the morning around Topsfield, and she just ignores all the other dogs, apart from this one that came round the corner by itself on an extending leash. So the owner was round the corner, and the dog's going, and I was like, oh. I was like, okay. So we just walked in the other direction. I was like, I'm not having that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've been out and about, but we had to go out really early because it's so hot and the ground's hot.
Yeah, the ground is hot.
Yeah.
Especially if you're black.
Well, exactly, and that's a bit of a problem because she's jet black, isn't she?
Well, I noticed that the difference between Larky and his mother.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the poor mother is just sweltering.
Yeah. Yeah. So we went to Meredith this morning for the farrier. For the farrier. Horseshoeing. Doing their feet.
Oh, the farrier.
Yes.
God help me. Okay. Blacksmith.
You're the blacksmith.
Go ahead.
I would have called it a blacksmith as well, but nobody seems to use that here.
Blacksmith?
No, they all call it a farrier.
I don't know anybody. And go have it.
Anyway, so we had some feet done, and honestly, it was so hot in that barn. That poor woman trimming feet.
You don't find too many women blacksmiths.
No. So, yeah.
And you don't find any tall ones.
It's because they get hurty backs.
Their backs begin to go
Yeah.
before they get good at blacksmithing.
Yes. And then we had a lovely lady looking at one of our horses. She'll maybe give it a home.
Oh, good.
So that's lovely. So that was this afternoon.
Well, that would be very nice.
Yes, it would be lovely. And Janine and Judy, they went out to do the morning job. And then Janine said to me, you know, Judy is going to stay. She could go in the afternoon. And I'm thinking, that would be really great because it's going to be so hot. And it meant I could go and see that lady on the other farm with the horse. So that was good. And so...
Janine just likes a challenge.
She does.
And she had one today to take him into that nursing home.
Yes.
I tell you.
And do you know how they got on? Because I haven't spoken to her yet.
She said it was perfect.
Yep, that's good.
Judy said it was perfect.
Bloody mosquitoes. They loves me. Go away.
No, she said he could not have behaved better. They had to go down. It's probably a good 50, 60 feet.
Yeah, it is.
Of carpeted hallway.
Oh, you've missed a word. Pristine carpeted hallway.
Yes. Inside this nursing home to get to this room where they were going to be convened or something, where they had a bunch of people all sitting around. And she said he couldn't have behaved better.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Well, that's a relief.
Judy was prepared for him to be
flooding the place.
Not as well behaved, but didn't have to do that.
No. Do you know the other thing he was wonderful at? When we were at that parade on the 4th of July last year, remember?
Yeah.
He was super.
Yeah.
Really super. He just wandered along. He's like, yes. Round of applause. He's like, yes.
Yeah,
He likes it.
Yeah, he does.
He kind of revels in the attention, doesn't he?
He does. He's very casual about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're loading him on the trailer.
Oh, did he get on okay?
Well, we got him to the trailer and then he went, yeah, I don't fancy it today.
Oh, dear.
I'm like, no. So I held the nice end, and Janine and Clevo did the back end. So we got him on, and he went, that's all right.
Okay.
It can be a bit, but he's the one. So he's actually loading so much better because he's the one that Janine was bringing him from Meredith over to here for an event, and I think it might have been one of the dog fests. And she said she spent the majority of her Friday night trying to get the little stinker on the trailer. Because he just stands there and says, not today, thanks. And he planks his feet. And he's solid. And he doesn't, and
He's
you know,
so nice, though.
he is so nice. And you know how you would turn a donkey and then walk it on, and turn a donkey and walk it, and try and walk it on.
Yeah.
You can't turn him because he doesn't really bend in the middle. It takes so long, so by the time you've attempted to turn him, his horns are sort of like going beam, beam, beam. He should have reverse. He's hysterical.
Those horns, they could just be all kinds of trouble, and they have not yet been.
No, because he moves his head quite slowly.
I live in fear of we have, every once in a while at this place, a large black and gray fly. It's almost an inch long. They're big, and they hurt. And when they bite a donkey, the donkeys go nuts.
Yep.
Try to get it off. And you run around with a fly swatter trying to hit it off the donkey. It's really... But if the cat goes on that ebu with all his horns and he starts trying to get that fly off his back, it's going to be a bad scene.
Yeah. Do you think we could cut a slit in a tennis ball and put 2 tennis balls on his?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Just as a they do it in the end of like walkers and things like that. Just as something that goes on, when he's doing a job and then comes back off. And Janine can spray paint them gold if she wants. Yeah. She likes spray
we
painting
could paint
things.
the tennis balls gold.
Yes, exactly. That's why it's, the spray paint's easy to go in
Right.
with, and it might just be something we can attach and then take off. And
That would be much better than having the gold brass balls because they fell off and we lost them.
I know, because the horns, you can see where the horns just growing.
Yeah.
So it might be the quick and easy solution.
It is growing at the base.
Yep.
And it's a big, thick, solid.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yep.
And he's just as nice as can be.
I know, he's quite funny.
Ah.
And there's you see in the camera, there's Hedwig.
What?
See the wee white donkey?
Oh, is that the new horse?
That's the new one. So he's in with everybody else, and he seems to be doing just fine.
Okay. And this is the one that is head shy or something?
No, he's just not keen on having a halter on. So he has a halter and a lead rope on at the moment.
Is he dragging the lead rope?
Yes.
I think I've seen that.
Which is quite lucky because he did go for a little wander this afternoon. And
Is he all white?
yes, he is totally white. And the problem is, he came in spotless. He is not spotless any longer. We have ruined him. He's filthy. But he's quite funny. He's just getting used to the herd at the moment. So
Is he the same height as the others?
no, he's quite small.
Is he smaller?
He's smaller than Charlie.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. But
He's got a very nice head on.
he has. He's actually a nice wee boy. He's not very pleased with me at the moment because I helped put his halter on, so he gives me the stink eye when I come to see him. And then I went out to catch him this afternoon as well, and he just kept giving me the dirty look. I was like, okay.
Did you give him a cookie?
No, I took him back into the barn and I said, that's enough of that nonsense now.
Oh,
suppose.
He's not caught on that hay bag, is he?
No, he's not.
You sure?
Yep. He's just getting there. He's just, he's having...
Sure looks like he's caught on it.
No, he'll move in a minute. So that hay is very, it's like, it must be this year's because it's very fresh. So it's a bit like candy floss for them. They're all quite keen on it.
Huh.
Look, he's just sampling all areas of the hay bag in case there's anything more delicious at the other side. We shouldn't sit and talk about things we're watching on television while we're in mail chat, should we?
Okay.
So, that was our day. It's Thursday, you know, it doesn't feel like Thursday. I'm coming over here because I'm going to have a wee looky at these questions.
Questions.
Yes.
Do the questions.
Do the questions.
What was I supposed to... I was supposed to call somebody today.
Oh. Happy Thursday indeed. There's Fernanda's back from vacation in San Diego. Fluffy, Fernanda.
Fernanda.
Yeah, she's been with us for a long time.
Okay.
But she's back. She was on vacation.
Oh.
You know that thing beginning with V?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a rude word.
Yeah, no. There goes your door, shall
There he goes.
They can't see what we're talking about.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're watching the white donkey in the arena, but he's just left. Now.
We were watching the new white donkey in the
Yes.
arena. We haven't really got a line on him yet. That's not to be taken literally because we do have a line on him.
Yes.
Go ahead, what?
The dog things are for Wanda.
The dog things are for Wanda? Oh, for Wanda.
Oh. Try explaining that to the Great Danes. That could be tricky.
Little tiny Wanda.
Oh. What did we... Oh, thank you very much. That came from Roger Reed, actually. This, for Wanda. That's why it comes... Do you know, I kind of recognised the packaging, and then when there was dog stuff in it, I thought to myself, that's really funny. It normally says it's from Roger Reed and for Wanda, and it didn't. So that explains an awful lot.
I see. Okay.
Thank you. I am a bit sunburned. Look.
What are you?
Sunburned.
Oh.
That's with factor 50. Factor 50. It was very warm today. No. So I think, do you know how the visit went this morning?
It went.
Good.
No, it went.
It didn't go.
It didn't go.
Oh.
We got there, and turns out the whole place was closed. They shut down. They had just a skeleton staff there because they all went to some meeting or another. So there was nobody there to, play with the people. So we just came home again. Well, we didn't come home again.
Did you go and
stopped
have
to
ice
get
cream?
something to eat.
Oh, well, that wasn't a wasted trip then. That's good.
No.
That was a worthwhile trip.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you know how many?
I gave. They were nice enough, so I gave them monkey fish.
Yes, okay. Do you know how many people they saw this afternoon?
No.
No, I don't either. Yeah, well, it shouldn't be sunburn because I did have factor 50 on twice. There's Dee.
What?
There's Dee on. Hello, Dee. With her. She's in rehab, I think, still.
Why does it look like there's a man standing behind me with a hat on?
Which one? Whereabouts?
With a white mustache.
There,
Okay.
on your computer.
Yeah.
That's your screen saver thing. Oh, and the big bunnies are in with the small goats.
Yes.
Yes. So that's on camera as well. And they seem to be behaving so far.
That's nothing new. They've been there for days, though, right?
No, in the stall.
Oh, in the stall.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
Did you feed your little babies?
Oh God, I forgot about that.
You forgot about his goats.
I forgot to feed the goats.
You forgot to feed the goat. They would not let you forget.
They're fast asleep.
Yeah.
They're asleep.
The rabbits were sleeping as well.
And they did have a late lunch.
They did have a late lunch, you're right.
Yeah, they had a late lunch.
Yes.
So.
Well, they got fed. They got fed over at the job. didn't
That's
they?
right. Yeah, that was. I thought that was a good idea because then the folks got to feed the. Who doesn't want to feed a goat? You know.
And not only that, now the goats will be like, can we please go out on a job because we'd love something to drink. They'll be willing participants. And I think Dee's rehab's going very well.
Oh, good.
That's nice.
Dee, make them work you though.
Yeah,
Don't
she
let
said,
it, don't let
she
them
said
sit
they
around.
are. They're making her walk and everything.
That's good. They didn't do a damn thing with me.
How hot has it been here? I think all you can say is very. Even, listen,
Been about 87, 88.
my car said 94, but let's not worry.
Mm.
If even Carlene is in short sleeves. So if Carlene is in short sleeves, it must have been very hot.
Yes.
There you go. That's
When
how,
it gets really hot, I cut off my
the trousers.
pants. That's what I used to do. I'd cut them off.
I know, but
And then I wear cowboy boots so that only that much showed.
sexy.
My cowboy boots are in building 25.
Like, but what do you do when it gets back to winter then?
That's when I buy a new set
A
of
new
pants,
pair, right?
and all the way down.
That means you get 12 months worth of use.
Yeah, I remember Janine telling me about the annual trip to the North Shore Mall.
Something like that.
Yeah, like the annual trip to the North Shore Mall to pick up your annual clothings.
Yeah, I get my uniform.
Yeah,
Your fixings.
and there was these I don't know what they were, but it was a roll neck you bought, like a roll neck, and
A
then you would-
turtleneck.
a turtleneck, and you would,
A polo.
Turtleneck.
but then you would
In
cut
the summer I cut it
and then you
down.
cut the
Yeah,
roll off the polo,
right.
the roll off the what do you call it? The
Rolo.
turtleneck, or what are they called?
Turtleneck.
Turtleneck.
Yes, turtleneck.
Hedwig seems to be getting along just fine at the moment with the animals. He's not impressed with me, but hey, we'll get there. No, Jemmy did not go today because it was really, really hot, and if she gets uptight, we don't want her getting overheated, so we left her. And she wasn't best pleased at being left behind.
Was she not?
Jamie.
Yeah.
Was she not?
Nope.
I thought she didn't want to go.
Oh, she didn't want to go, and it was too hot. But then by the time you struggled, and then she's on the contained, it's quite a lot. So,
Are we keeping you up?
I'm tired, actually. I don't know why.
yeah. I did see that. Thank you, Jane. Yep, people are saying that might be a good idea with the tennis balls for
Oh.
horns.
Yeah,
On Elvis?
Yeah.
especially if they're sprayed yellow.
No, the intern, he's back. No, he's just graduated from school. So Jake hasn't been here for a while. But he did stop by with his family, which was lovely. Ooh. Apparently you can get grey tennis balls that are actually for walkers. and they've already got the slick cut in them. You can just pop it on.
The American ingenuity is wonderful.
I know.
You know, ever since I sold puppy breath
I know.
for $8, and I sold refills for $5, and I had one guy wanted a refill. It was in that same phase of my life. There was a guy. It was a blizzardy sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy selling Boston
Blizzard
in water bottles. And of course, they melted, and he was making a fortune.
What was puppy breath?
Puppy breath. You hold it in front of the puppy, and then you put a cap on it.
in a wee bottle.
Puppy breath is very well known for being very calming to somebody.
You've obviously missed it.
Yeah, this is right over my head. Is it? It's not real, is it? Is it real?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have at it. He's missed something in his life.
Could be.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
plan for the white donkey is he'll be in here. He'll be kept as sanctuary for the moment, and you know it's the same thing with all of the animals. I don't think he would be comfortable going out on the outreach team at this precise moment in time, but you never know how they settle in. I'm talking about Hedwig, the white donkey. And, you know, in discussion with the lady who's cared for him for so long, it would be a case of, you know, if we found a really spectacular home where he was going to be happy, we would obviously consider that. But otherwise, he's just here working his way out. And he is a pretty wee thing, isn't he?
I haven't seen him yet, but we'll look at him.
He's a nice little donkey.
He is a nice little donkey.
If he's smaller than the ones we have, he's very small.
He is.
He's quite small, isn't
The one that's on Meredith
he? He's tiny.
is tiny.
Yeah.
And you see, before the sheep were shorn, you would be walking along. I always count the sheep at night time to make sure I've got enough sheep in the paddock. And you'd go, I've got an extra one. Can't have an extra one. And it would be the donkey, because when his head's in that hay bag, all you saw was the butt. And then you realised he was just so much smaller than the sheep.
Wow.
So he's tiny.
He is small,
Yep.
and he's stocky. He's like a pit bull.
Yeah, he's like a pit bull. Oh dear.
He's a nice wee guy.
Yeah. Right. Oh yes. Is Lynn still here? Did she finish?
Who
Lynn.
did she finish?
She must have done. I haven't seen her.
Lynn's from next door. Not
She-
that.
she
Not
was-
the other Lynn.
She was doing an internship.
Oh, is that her name?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, she's done.
Excellent. Yes, she's finished as well.
She lives at the bottom of my driveway, mind you.
Yes. I will tell her about her hair. Hedwig, if Hedwig had been here before, it would have been about 7 or 8 years ago.
Is he unmarried?
But I'm not sure. The dogs are outside sunbathing. I don't know anything about Flossie, but Harley's on Meredith and she's having a super time. I was having a laugh. I drove on to Meredith today, just started to come down the driveway, and this Harley and in Flower, the little black pony or mini, storming up the paddock, and the two alpacas were just standing there minding their own business, and they went in between the alpacas and they were like zoom zoom, and they were like woo. So they're having an absolute carry on. Oh, what's in them? It was roasting hot. They're still running around. I think everybody does love the baby goats. Is that their third job or just their second job?
Just a second.
Okay.
Janine said they did very well.
Are you proud?
I was very proud.
Though that internship's finished. Oh, who put a picture of Noodles in the compost?
I did.
What?
Noodles has got this thing. He takes the compost out of planters to lie on.
So what I did was I put some compost on the back porch to
Fill a
in
planter.
bags to make. We were going to fill some pots and do some planting, and as if there isn't enough places to dig, I look outside and look what's going on.
Oh yes, that's
You
very
see,
nice.
he liberally distributed the compost around the porch and then lay down in it to chill out.
Here, a bit.
I don't know why they do that.
There you go.
Mothers do that to have babies.
His compost bed.
No.
I think it's cool.
Little stinker.
I think it was cool.
Yeah, it's a
I
mess.
think it's fresh too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very fresh. Well, not only that, it's Miracle Grow.
There you go.
Yeah, totally fertilised. Yes, she'll be back at some point. I couldn't tell you exactly when, though. Now. I know, those goats are up to no good. It is parkour in the stall.
So I better go and get their bottles actually, because we'll need to feed them
Yeah.
before we go out.
Okay.
I'm going to go and feed the goats.
Better than snow and ice? You've got to be joking. I'd rather snow and ice. Oof. Yeah, that's what I was saying to Janine and Judy this morning. It's really very warm for the very beginning of June. This does not bode well.
No, it doesn't.
No. Yeah, it is. I find it a bit hot. Other people, like this lady here, do not. You like it.
Well, I do like it warm.
But we have to be careful with your skin in the sun.
I know. I don't like the sun, but I like it warm.
Yeah. Yes, and the beauty of the tennis balls for his horns is that they will come off, because we'll take them off and only put them on when we're going out to do a job. Because he doesn't need them on in the barn, Elvis.
He doesn't need them on at all.
No.
It's just kind of a comical episode.
Do you know, somebody on Meredith said to me, does he wear those balls because it's Christmas? And I'm like, he's not a Christmas tree. I said, no, he wears them year round. They thought we decorated him. Oh, Dodie still has her puppy breath and it's never been opened.
Oh, there you are.
Which is pretty lucky, because we haven't had anything to refill it with recently. Oh, that's right, Corey. The little donkey that's on Meredith is called Rocco.
Oh,
Yes. Teeny tiny Rocco.
teeny tiny rock.
Yes. Yes, the Brazilian crew are building the fence, and they're also, I think they're finishing off upstairs, and once the dust has settled, literally, we'll go up and do a video tour of it. We might have to do
What you said.
the apartment upstairs, they're finishing it off, and we might have to do a video tour for you as well, because I don't think you fancy the
The
stairs.
stairs are not my favorite.
No. Oh, well, that would work as well, but the thing is, it's quite good for them to be able to be removed, so we don't mind that they come off. Yes, the compost probably was cooler, much messier. Oh, the dog crate. Remember the big dog crate that was in your house? Do you know where it went?
The dog crate?
Remember that-
No, I don't know where it went.
No, it must be here somewhere.
It would be nice to have that and give it to Bella.
Yeah.
Except we do have that stainless steel one. which she can have also.
Yeah,
That great big thing.
yeah, and it's on wheels. That's true. I don't know. Are we going to have a TP again?
What?
Are we going to have a TP again?
CP.
TP. Wigwam.
A teepee.
Yes.
I don't know. I like teepees myself, and I do have enough sticks to put one up, but I don't know what the rest of the place thinks about my teepees.
I think
like it.
we don't have a cover for that big TP, do we?
No, but we could.
Yeah.
You know,
That's something to think about.
yeah.
Tomorrow's visit is to Aspen Hill in Haverhill.
Aspen Hill. Oh, okay.
In Haverhill. Thank you, Cloud. Oh, so we actually have little bow ties because Fugan sent them in for the rabbits and I've still got them.
What?
Little bow ties. Somebody said put little bow ties on the goats for the visits.
Okay.
And we've actually got them because somebody sent, well, Fugan sent them for the rabbits.
Okay.
Good. Yep. I think Bella, Noodles is probably a border collie mix. They think he's mixed with a spaniel. Oh, what Great Dane that had... So this lady's asking, are you considering the Great Dane that had some problems? What was that Great Dane?
Might consider Great Dane had some problems.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Well, okay, that Dane that Janine picked up that I eventually gave to Tim's daughter.
Oh yes, Pasta.
Pasta. Pasta has a bad back leg.
Yes,
He's doing fine.
he is, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
In fact, he's doing better than Fine Him.
yeah.
He's super.
He's doing fine.
Yeah,
Three and a half legs.
yeah. And he gets around, no problem at all.
Yeah, doing fine. Just don't let a veterinarian near him.
No.
Okay?
Oh.
That's the only one I have with it's any real problems.
Yeah. Well, okay. Right, so that's us. And we'll see you tomorrow.
We will.
That's been a very fast week. Yeah, it's Friday tomorrow.
Friday tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. Okay. Nighty night.